everyone, this is Anne from Anne Creations. I have numerous recipes to share with you, and today I'm going to start with my fish in onion ring. First, I'm going to be using some fillet snapper, but you don't have to be using snapper. You can use whatever fish you like to do fish and onion rings. It's your choice. So would be washing the fish now with lemon. I have some vinegar and some salt. Okay, I finished washing my fish. I have about 2 pounds of filleted snapper here, and for this I'm using 6 leaves of basil, 1 stem of rosemary, 2 sticks of thyme, fresh thyme. I have 3 stems of cilantro, which I have from my garden. All my herbs I have in my garden, so I use my fresh herbs to do my cooking. I have like 3 stems of spring onions, like a piece of celery, and as usual I have some fresh wiri pepper from my garden. I'm originally from Guyana, and we have fresh wiri pepper. So in my garden I also have my fresh wiri pepper. You don't have to, you can use your pepper according to whatever you can take. You don't have to use, if you don't want to use pepper, you don't have to use the pepper anywhere. You can use a little bit of black pepper, which I'm going to be showing you just now. But if you're a pepper lover, you can use the pepper as needed. Okay, I also have some fresh garlic, and garlic is very, very essential in fish. You have to have garlic. That's what gives fish the best taste. And it's very, very nutritious for your body. It's like an antibiotic. So we West Indian, we love to use a lot of garlic. Lastly, I have 1 onion. So now I'm gonna go to get like 3 ounces of water in here so I can blend. So now I'm gonna make my marinade for my fish in onion rings. So I poured my marinade into a bowl. Well, I have some special seasonings here. I'm sure everybody can get access to these seasonings. First, I have the Cajun seasoning. I add a teaspoon of Cajun. I have a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. I have a half a teaspoon of black pepper. I have a teaspoon of complete seasoning. I have garlic salt. As I said, our West Indian love a lot of garlic. Lastly, I have bouillon. So because this have enough salt for my fish. So I mix it all up in my marinade. I know a lot of people, they know me from back home, Guyana. I used to work with the Backside Company for 10 years. Then I went with the Laparcan. I went with Laparcan for a couple of years. Then I migrate to Florida. So a lot of people, they know me here too. I went to Carnegie School of Home Economics, where I graduated in my earlier age. I did course from Bahamas. A lot of people around the world may know me from the Backside Company. So I put my fish now in my seasoning. And I season it real good. Make sure all the seasoning is being worked inside. Rub it up. If you want to do the fish overnight, you want to season it in the night and leave it for next day to make it easier for you too, you can make it, it's easier. If you want to do it the night before or a couple hours before, you can do that. So when I finish rubbing my seasoning now, I'm gonna put it in a pan. I have my pan here. Lay it in the pan. Nice and cool. Stretch it, pick it out. You can also cut the fish in pieces if you like to cut it in pieces. Instead of having the whole thing, you can cut it whatever pieces you desire. Now, I'm gonna place this in the oven at 400 degrees for 10 minutes. In the meantime, my fish is in the oven. I'm gonna get ready my onions, my tomatoes for my fish. This is my rings for my fish. I have my tomatoes. Okay, I already got my tomatoes. I have my onions for the rings. And I have 4 tablespoons of butter. So now I'm gonna be making my sauce. So from the fish, I use the sauce from the fish. Then I pour 1 can of milk. You can use whatever milk you like. Okay, you have to get like a pint of liquid. You put 4 tablespoons of flour. I stirred it up so that the flour would melt. Then I'll take it over to the stove and cook it very slowly on medium heat until it becomes a little bit of thick, so you can able to pour it on the fish. If you noticed, I'm using a bulb whisk. A bulb whisk is very good when you're making sauces. Nothing sticks, and it gives you a smooth consistency. Okay, if you would like to know what I was doing in the Bauxite Company, the Bauxite Company is one of Guyana Minerals that they do for export. And they had a house, they call it the Bidco House, where they have all the diplomats from different countries, a lot of prime ministers and presidents. They go there for cocktails and dinners and lunch. So I used to be the chef there to help them. They also have, like they have training center too that I work at. Sometimes they come to train for like 2 weeks from different countries. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they live in. Caribbean Rose, which is Le Parkin. And everyone knows Le Parkin is a very big company. They ship worldwide. They had a restaurant, and I used to be the chef there. Now the sauce is nearly finished. As you can see, you can add a little bit of cheese, like a 2 tablespoons if you desired. You don't have to, but if you desire to add a little bit of cheese, you can add a little bit of cheese also. Now our sauce is finished. As you can see, the sauce is finished.
What's the consistency?
It's like a pouring consistency. I leave this to cool a little bit. Then now I'm gonna be doing my onion rings with my tomatoes. Now I'm gonna make the onions and tomatoes for the fish and onion rings. So I put like 4 tablespoons of butter. In a pan. This fish is very delicious. If you have a function, you have a dinner, and you can serve it with whatever you want to serve it with. You can serve it with rice. You can serve it with baked potatoes, whatever potato you like. You can serve it with anything you want to serve it. It goes with everything. Goes with bread also. I let the butter melt. When it started to the butter started to melt, I put my onions. Give it a little fry. You give it a little bit of fry. Just a little light brown. My kids and my family, they love fish and onion rings. The onions is lightly brown, so I'm gonna add my tomatoes. I add the tomatoes, and I'm going to add some ketchup. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of ketchup. So I let this cook for like 8 minutes. We know that fish is very nutritious, it's very rich in protein. It can be easily digested, especially for the older folks. So I cook fish very often because I have my mother-in-law and father-in-law, they are in their 80s. So I made a lot of fish for them. Well, this is already finished. This is what it looks like. Now, what I'm gonna do is I take the fish, I poured it onto the fish, this sauce, I put it on the fish. Spreading this sauce smoothly onto the fish. Make sure it's all over the fish. Then take the tomatoes with the onions. You spread it on top. Is that beautiful? Very beautiful. The color, the white with the red, looking so delicious. Lastly, we sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top. Here we go, a little cheese. You can put how much ever cheese you like. It wouldn't hurt anything. Then now I'm gonna put it back in the oven on broil. So the last step for the fish and onion rings, when you're ready to serve it, you know fish have to have limes or lemon, whatever you prefer. So I'm gonna make some butterfly lemons to put on top. So when you're serving it, you can just serve with the lemon. Here you go. I'm making my butterflies lemon, which is very easy to make. It's not hard. I'm gonna show you now how to do the lemon. Fish always goes with lemon. If you like my video, Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And I would like to have comments. If you have any comments or questions, you're free to let me know. Just send me how you make the butterfly of lemon. You just cut the lemons in half. You make a little slit here, and there goes the butterflies. Isn't it beautiful?
That is the most delicious looking fish.
So today, if you like my video, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, just send me through the video. And thank you for watching. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Wow, I came in here at the right time. Man, what you just made here?
Well, I just made fish and onion rings. Would you like to have a taste?
Sure, absolutely.
Delicious, man.
Man, this thing looks so nice, my friend Victorchi.
My brother-in-law and my sister just walked in.
We came in at the right
So
time.
they came here. So I'm gonna give them a taste of the fish and onion rings so that they
If
can
it tastes
have
good,
a
you
taste.
gotta give me a little bit
Here,
piece, you know.
there
that.
you go.
Wow, that looks so good. Yummy.
Here you go, sir.
Wow. Let me taste it first without the lemon. Now watch me mouth, you know, man. Amazing! Man, you should get your own restaurant. This thing tastes nice. Let me squeeze it. Let me try it with the lime now.
Delicious.
Let me try it with the
Good.
lime. Let me try it with the lime. Amazing. Man, look, if I live in this house, I'm gonna turn obese. That this thing, you know, I'm gonna gaga or I'm gonna eat it, I share.